join me on the roll hoop of Pierre Gasly's AlphaTauri with throttle lines and brake bars to see how he improved between Q2 and Q3 last time out in Sochi. Firstly, in Q3, he's had to be very slow for the traffic ahead, losing him time out onto the front straight. But check this out, hybrid mode down to turn 2 grabs all of that time back. He'll gain yet more time back by really attacking the apex of turn 2, pushing the front slightly wide through the mid corner and just hammering the FIA curb on the exit with the plank of the AlphaTauri. He gains about half a tenth by doing this, but it's really aggressive on the car. You wouldn't want to do that through the whole race distance. As we head off through turn 3 and down to turn 4, we're going to have a long, loaded, flat out section. Timing's ebb and flow with tyre scrubbers. He's flat out on the throttle through turn 3. He uses a bit of track development to get out of the brakes and into the throttle, grabbing a bit of time back through turn number 4. There's half a tenth in the power mode down to turn 5, but nothing really in the corner. Same difference through turn 6 and 7, no difference really between the two drivers. But as we head into turn 8, on his great lap, Gasly's much braver with the track limits on exit, allowing him to carry 2 km/h more through the apex and still get in the throttle through the exit of the turn. He heads off down through turn 9, where the telemetry line shows him lifting and braking later for turn 10, but he's also late to throttle, not gaining him or losing him any time. The long run down to 13 yields more gains in power mode. Where on his red great lap, Gasly brakes later and harder, connecting perfectly with the apex of turn 13 and putting himself in a better position for the turn into turn 14. Look how much further he is across the track. He uses a different profile of lift in turn 14, as you can see from the line on the telemetry trace below. The red line sinking all the way to 0% throttle, releasing the car to turn and allowing him to be more aggressive with the throttle pedal on exit. This whole sequence of accuracy and the change in the profile of the lift yields about a tenth of a second gain. Roles are reversed on the way into turn 15, as on his good lap, Gasly puts a gap between the lifting of the throttle and the application of the brake to allow the front to deal better with the bumps in the braking zone and put him right over this inside FIA curb, which puts him in a better position on his good lap for turn 16 and yields a slight time gain for the white good lap through the exit. On the way into turn 17 though, the great lap scrapes this time back by being more aggressive to the apex, braking subtly later and less. He loses out on the throttle on the great lap, but no problem, there's nowhere to go. You're straight into the final corner of the lap, where he's very neat and tidy on his final qualifying effort, a little wide on his good lap, no time differential though, and it's Q3, 0.3 of a second up, and a great lap for Gasly around Sochi.